Okay, so every time you shop online, send a DM, whatever, you're basically wrapped in this invisible digital shield, right? And you'd probably think it was cooked up by some whiz kid in Silicon Valley. But what if I told you the core secret to that shield is actually from ancient Greece? We're talking over 2,000 years ago. So yeah, that's the big question, right? Believe it or not, the link is this incredible mathematical process. It was first written down way back around 300 BC by a Greek mathematician named Euclid. Yeah, I know, it sounds kind of crazy that something that old could be so important to your phone and your laptop, but trust me, it's absolutely essential. The answer, it turns out, is an algorithm. And we're not just talking about any algorithm. The famous computer scientist Donald Knuth literally called this thing the granddaddy of all algorithms. To really get why it's so cool, we got to start with a little puzzle first. Okay, so to crack this ancient code, we first need to get our heads around one key idea. It's called the greatest common divisor, or, GCD for short. So what's a GCD? It's pretty simple, actually. It's just the biggest number that can divide two other numbers perfectly with nothing left over. Like, think about 10 and 15. The GCD is 5, right? Because 5 is the biggest number that fits into both of them cleanly. Makes sense. Yeah, but reading a definition is one thing. To really get it, you gotta see it. So let's make this whole thing a little more tasty. Okay, I want you to imagine you've got this massive chocolate bar. It's a rectangle, 60 centimeters long and 24 centimeters wide. And your job is to break this thing up into perfect squares. Now, here are the rules. You can't have any weird, skinny leftover bits. Every single piece has to be a perfect square. And you want to make those squares as big as you possibly can. So, what's the size of the biggest square you can make? And the answer is 12 centimeters. Think about it. The 60 centimeter side breaks perfectly into 5 12-centimeter pieces, and the 24 centimeter side breaks into 2. You get this perfect grid of big, chunky chocolate squares. No leftovers. So that's the whole point. That 12, that's the greatest common divisor of 60 and 24. Now, for a chocolate bar, that's easy enough to figure out. But what about the gigantic, monster numbers used in internet security? You can't just guess. You need a secret recipe. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. All right, let's get to the main event, the recipe itself. It's called the Euclidean algorithm, and it is a super simple, super elegant way to find the GCD of any two numbers. I don't care how huge they are. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This thing has been around for over 2,000 years for a reason. It just works. It's unbelievably good at what it does. A total masterpiece of efficiency. Okay, so the recipe is just a simple loop. Here's how it goes. Step 1, you take your two numbers. Step 2, you divide the bigger one by the smaller one. Now, you only care about the remainder. Step 3, this is the magic part. You throw away the big number, and your new pair of numbers is the smaller number from before and your new remainder. And then you just repeat. You do that again and again until your remainder is 0. And the moment that happens, the last remainder you got that wasn't 0, boom, that's your GCD. All right, enough talk. Theory is cool and all, but let's actually see this thing work. It's way easier than it sounds, I promise. So let's take two kind of beefy numbers, 171 and 462. Now, if you tried to just guess the biggest number that goes into both of these, good luck. You'd be here all day. But with the algorithm, watch this. Okay, here we go. First, we divide 1,071 by 462. The remainder is 147. Now, we do the swap. Our new numbers are 462 and 147. So, next step, divide 462 by 147. That gives us a new remainder of 21. See the pattern? We just keep going. Now our numbers are 147 and 21. We divide 147 by 21, and it divides perfectly. The remainder is 0, and that's our cue. We stop right there. So because we hit a remainder of 0, we just look back one step. What was the last remainder that wasn't 0? It was 21. So there's our answer. The GCD of 1,071 and 462 is 21. See how fast that was? And just to put that in perspective, the hard way to do this is something called prime factorization. For massive numbers, that is one of the hardest problems for even supercomputers to solve. But the easy way? It's the simple little recipe we just did. It's just insanely efficient. Okay, let's run through one more, even faster. Your turn. The numbers are 252 and 105. Let's see if you can beat me to it. Ready? Let's go. 252 divided by 105 gives you a remainder of 42. Next, 105 divided by 42, that leaves a remainder of 21. And last, 42 divided by 21, remainder is 0, and we're done. The last non-zero remainder was 21, so that's our GCD. Another 21. Okay, so we can find the GCD of some numbers. Big deal, right? So what? Why does this 2,300-year-old math trick matter to you right now? Well, this is where it all connects back to the beginning. Turns out, this little algorithm is a total workhorse. I mean, yeah, it's great for simple stuff like reducing fractions, but its most important job today, its real claim to fame, is that it's a critical part of your modern internet security. And here it is, the big reveal. This algorithm is absolutely essential for the kind of encryption that keeps you safe online, things like the RSA protocol. You see, it's used to help generate the secret keys that lock up your data. And the beautiful part is, this algorithm makes creating those keys super fast and easy, but trying to reverse the process to break the keys, that's connected to that super hard prime factorization problem we talked about. So it's easy to lock, nearly impossible to pick. That's the secret. So yeah, who knew? An ancient piece of math is literally a digital superhero, protecting your stuff every single day. The next time you buy something online or send a message, just remember that a 2,300-year-old idea is working behind the scenes. It's pretty amazing to think that some of the best ideas really are timeless. Hey, if you thought that was cool and liked this explainer, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot more stuff like this coming your way. Thanks for hanging out with me.